So one of those fundamentals of politics, okay? Likability is a thing. It does matter. Maybe it shouldn't. Maybe it should just be on policy or ideology or whatever. But like, do you feel a connection to the politician is a thing that does count? And when it comes to JD Vance, he is just not doing well in that regard. He is so utterly lacking in humanity or compassion or charisma or warmth that reporters, maybe like in a weird attempt to help him out, are now reversing the sad, tired trope of asking women to smile more. Take a look.
You've been criticized as being a little too serious, maybe angry sometimes. What makes you smile? What makes you happy?
Well, I smile at a lot of things, including bogus questions from the media, man. I mean, look, I think if you watch a full speech that I give, I actually am having a good time out here and I'm enjoying this. But look, sometimes you got to take the good with the bad. And right now, I am angry about what Kamala Harris has done to this country and done to the American southern border.
That right there, natural laugh. He felt mirth, he felt joy, and he just had to let it out into the world. It wasn't artificial or deeply unsettling or nightmare fuel or anything.
A storm is tearing up the digital media industry. Only our audience can save us in these difficult times. Help us reach our goal of 100,000 new members at tyt.com/team.
So look, yes, it is funny to have a male politician basically be encouraged to smile more because he seems like a guy that has literally never experienced joy in his life. Maybe like he walks into like a Bob's Discount Furniture, gets a little riled up or whatever, but that's not like mirth really. It's more base primal emotions that he's feeling. But anyway, so his response to what makes you smile is an utter softball question, by the way. And I'm not even criticizing the reporter. It's an opportunity in a sort of kind of informal environment to just humanize yourself a little bit. What makes you smile? Talk about your family, you big dumb donkey. He apparently, by the way, I don't like this about him, but I don't like that I share this with him. He apparently really likes Magic the Gathering. You know, the most recent Magic the Gathering set is about anthropomorphic animals. That makes me smile. Just talk about that. Talk about a movie you watch. Talk about like remembering the first date you had with your wife. Talk about like the joy you feel at getting into the White House and being able to like hand trillions of dollars to rich people. Talk about whatever, but say something positive instead. He's told by this reporter, and I think it's an accurate thing to say, you seem joyless. What makes you smile? And he says, dumb questions from the fake news media. No, you're back to joylessness. You're back to just dark emotions, anger, and negativity. And there's already way too much of that in your campaign. We don't need more of it. But that said, he just can't deliver on a little bit of human warmth. Take a look at this.
Old saying in politics that what can swing undecided voters in a place like Wisconsin is whether you seem like somebody they would like to have a beer with.
Yeah.
Why would people in Wisconsin want to have a beer with you?
Well, I guess they'd want to have a beer with me because I actually do like to drink beer and
Okay, I want to apologize for encouraging him to laugh more. I don't like it and I don't want to see it anymore. Like, can you, it was an easy question. They're giving you the easiest possible questions and you just can't deliver. Why would they want to have a beer with you? Well, because I actually really like beer. Dude, do you understand? Do you know who you're running against? Like what, like the contrast that you're trying to draw between you and Tim Walz. I guarantee, look, I'm not even saying that like there's something morally superior about drinking beer. You know, I like beer. But that said, Tim Walz is probably holding a beer right now. I don't know where he is. I don't know what he's doing, but he probably has a cold one in his hand. He gives off big beer energy, okay? So don't try to like pretend that you're going up against some like wine swilling West Coaster or something like that. That's not the race that you're in. I'm sorry, I know that that's what you wanted. And so the only thing he has is, well, because I actually like beer. Do you like anything? You don't give off the vibes of a person who likes literally anything at this point. Say I like to joke around, say something self-deprecating. Tim Walz definitely would. They're giving you opportunities and you're wasting all of them. But again, you can't expect levity, humor from a person who has such a weird view of humor. And to demonstrate that, one more clip.
Look, I think my message to the American people is very simple on this, that President Trump in particular has the best sense of humor of anybody I've ever seen in American politics. He loves to joke. He loves to tell, he loves to make fun of everybody that's out there.
That's not the best example of a person having the greatest sense of humor ever. He likes to mock people. First of all, yes, we are well aware that he likes to mock people. There is more to humor, I think. Is this bold to say that there's more to humor than just mocking people? Self-deprecating humor, people like that. It's endearing, it's humanizing to be able to joke about yourself. Try that a little bit, man. And by the way, JD Vance, one great way to disarm some of the attacks against you is to be willing to be sort of self-deprecating about the flubs in your rollout or whatever. Mock yourself over the cat lady thing. But again, I'm wasting my time. I'm wasting your time. He can't be saved. He just doesn't have that humanity. He was apparently brewed up in a lab somewhere, and it wasn't Appalachia. It was Silicon Valley. Thanks for watching our video. Did you know that you can support our show by becoming a subscriber? Just click the subscribe button and also ring the bell so that you get notifications when we're live or when we post new content.